Hi, my name is Graciano. As everyone knows, I'm here to represent my new game, Words of Earth. I've created this game for the PlayStation and Xbox One minigame session. I've made my game for these platforms because it's what my target audience wants. My target audience is from 14 to 16-year-old teenage boys. Because my game is a fighting game, my target audience demands for violence. It can't have too much blood because it won't have the requirement for my target market. I've did a secondary research about the game Street Fighter 1, 2, 3 and 4, and all the people that played the game loved it because of the story mode. The story mode can happen with every character, but when I did my research in my area, I've asked if instead of the type of story mode that Street Fighter has, I'll do a story mode with every character, and the story mode will be starting with the main character. And my audience loved the idea and are waiting for the game. The reason why I chose these platforms because they are the ones that I personally use the most. I try to make the game specific to it because of the quality, and also it would be a good experience for me. I try to use not many but as much poly of the limit so that the game wouldn't crash, and also also enough to make an amazing quality. The screen resolution is amazing, but the problem is I really don't have a real game because I didn't join my player to the cube that makes the player walk, turn left and right, jump and produce the theme songs. In my development process, I learned a lot and I did many mistakes, but most of them I fixed, but the others I didn't. When I was doing my consumables, it wasn't working because I think the program wasn't applying, so I tried to make the consumable disappear and added a sound effect so that I could listen to a consumable be consumed pretty much. It deleted my mesh and I tried to do it again, but I started freezing the game, so I gave up on it. But I'll fix it when I have the time. I was doing my character and I needed one cube to the player, so I was creating a mesh so that could move, run, jump and climb stuff. To make my character walk forward, I added a keyboard sensor and add a motion, and that makes the character walks by location, and in the speed of 10 the character responds to the order by pressing the up arrow. This setting is a success. To go backward is the same thing as walking forward, but I had to change the speed of the location to -5. It had to be a -5 because if it was normal 5, it would just go forwards. To make the character jump was a bit harder because in the first try, all the time the character was running and I pressed the spacebar, it was just jumping up, and if I kept pressing the spacebar, it would just keep on going up. Fix it. I had to add a collision sensor to my keyboards so that I would at least stop jumping too much and stop making it jump while moving. I had to slow down the speed of the character on running and walking because that somehow is affecting the jump and the movement of the jump. So it was crucial that I had to sacrifice the speed of the player. That it had to be going the negative position. Hi, this is my game. So as you see, I'll begin it. If I turn left, you're gonna see here my character, and as you see him over there, and you're thinking, why is he over there for no reason? it's because I had to put him there, and I was working on him on animations and stuff. This glove that is spinning around, it was supposed to be my consumable, but in my programming time, it couldn't apply the program. I don't know why. It just denied it. And I tried in many computers, not just in school, but outside school, at my house. It just wouldn't accept it. This house over here is supposed to be a consumable house. I would fill a table here full of consumables, infinite consumables or whatever, and it would help me out on the next mission. To walk or go forward, I press upper key or W, yeah, to turn left and right. I use left arrow key, and right arrow key. To go backwards, it goes slow, as you see. I use the down arrow key. To jump, the space bar. And you see that small platform over there? It took me like 5. Okay, I fell. And I also didn't put the thing that I can restart every single time it collides with the mesh thing on down the game or something if it fails. Yeah, this over here where the rectangle is, it's supposed to be a portal, but yeah, I just didn't know how to do it because I just didn't know how to do it because I didn't have enough time. So here's my character. The character that you see now, he's not rigged yet, and if you don't know what rig is, it's like a virtual spine that he uses to move and stuff. The set over here is not perfectly put, so yeah. And the hair, it was quite easy. It's just screwing the bits of the head, and then cut some bits, and then I shape them over here, as you see over, yeah. As you see over here. Yeah, I screwed it, but it's not completely screwed it out, because it's a small head. Yeah, and I didn't think I would need that much hair in this small head with no eyes, and I forgot to do the eyes and the mouth and the nose, but that don't matter. Everything over here was just this body took me a full day just to build it up, and I had to use like some kind of Blender guru in YouTube that helped me out doing this mesh. I used a vertices connection that is doing this. That is pretty much like doing is, imagine if I'm connecting using these two, and I want them connecting over here so it can fill the spaces. You can do that as well with the F button, but it won't be needed because like I can just like, let me just explain it. I'll delete this face, and then go to vertices, and then select these two and fill. That's how pretty much I did most of the bits that weren't filled. To do the coat, it's pretty much extruding bits of the body, and then just shaping it well so it won't look like it's stuck to the body. And the end, it's also extruding, but wait. is also screwing, but you have to screw a bit more so it won't look unreal or something. I don't know how to explain that, but so it won't look too not work done. Because some people, I don't know, they just say that it wasn't enough effort on it. Yeah, and I did as simple as I could, like 2 fingers like this, but I can still use 4, like these 4 bones over here, so it could move at least like this, and the big thumb is a bit hard to rig it, but I'll do my best so I can finish the game. And yeah, to make it like this, like looking like a split, I had to add the modifier, the mirror modifier, so it will help me out doing both sides at the same time, so I won't complicate myself. The things I would like to improve is to animate the character. And to animate the character, it would be simple. It's just come and read 3D. Oh no. Timeline. Go over here to timeline. Set keyframe, and then 10. Go to 10 or something. I don't know. And then make it move. But to set keyframes and stuff, I needed to rig it, and I don't know how to rig it yet, so I had to follow some tutorials on YouTube so it could help me out finishing this player. The thing I would like to improve also is the background. I don't know how to do the sky dome. I think I've done it once, but it just still won't appear. I've done it like 6 times already. It just disappears again after me doing the game like 3 times. I'm happy to do this because I learned a lot out of this. I never knew that Blender existed in my life. I just learned it here and I liked it. It was good to learn about this stuff because it's gonna be helpful for your life and stuff if I'm gonna be a game developer or not. Yeah, and I just got disappointed in the consumable. It gave me more time to do the consumable than the character. The consumable gave me like a full week, and I couldn't do it in any way. I've deleted it. I created another one, and another one, and another one, and another one. But the consumable was just saying no, I won't work, pretty much. Thanks for checking on my game, and see you sirs next time.